Now, Tech Mahindra has reported a mixed set of numbers for the first quarter. Margins have continued to stay under pressure. The company's telecom business takes a hit. However, the top-line growth and net profit have managed to meet expectations. Kritika Saxena in conversation with the Tech Mahindra management and started by asking him how the Brexit will impact margins and the growth trajectory going forward.
Whenever there is political uncertainty, economic decisions get deferred. And when economic decisions get deferred, obviously our demand comes down. Having said that, I do believe that Brexit, fundamental as it is not going to have a long-term impact. Free zone was a facilitator. Free zone was an outcome of an idealistic world where they said Europe is one entity. They now realize that it is constitutes of number of cultures and number of work habits. Britain may not be the last country to leave the Union. But is it going to be a disaster? I don't think so.
What are you doing to put in place levers that at least from the short to medium term there isn't as drastic an impact of Brexit?
So actually, if you look at the impact, Kritika, there are two levels of the impact. So the first level, which is immediate for us, is the currency shift and the margin impact on account of that. The other impact, which is still playing out in my mind, is that how do customers react? Is this creating some uncertainty on spends? On margins, maybe we have some room to move up some of our levers and try to recover some of it. The longer term, decision-making slowdown kind of things, we are not still seeing it, but as we see it, we might have to come up with more compelling, propositions with customers to offer value. I think that's the way I would look at it.
So no short-term impact or changes in your hedging strategy?
From a hedging perspective, we have been very consistent.
Yeah.
We go out to 2 years, and we have been doing this for a long time. And that's helped us because we are well hedged for this year and next year.
Tell us in the long term, if you can quantify the kind of numbers that you're looking at, how much will the impact be of these acquisitions altogether? And how much time do you need to give in looking at synergizing these acquisitions over a period of time?
We have looked at niche areas where there is a need and where we did not have competency. And that's what we have gone into. Pick up any acquisition and I will tell you the rationale. Because we don't look at the company till we see a fit, till we see it as an addition, till we see it as a complementary or a supplementary addition to our capability.
What is your strategy to keep to maintain any volatile areas that you may have to witness as a result of pricing decline?
There are certain portions of our business which are more kind of the competitive intensity is more than the other portions of the business. So one is we have to manage the mix, and within I would say the more competitive pieces, I think automation and how do we use automation and new technologies. That's one of the key things we are working on in terms of there's an organization-wide initiative to make sure that we deliver the same outcomes with less input cost in a way. So that's one. The second is in terms of models are becoming outcome-based, which could lead to whether we use platforms is a great example. So you're really actually running it off a platform and pricing on outcomes. So these are some of the techniques to work through the pricing situation where the customer expectation and our margins can be both managed. I think that's the path we're proceeding on.
Well, that's Tech Mahindra for you, but it's